couch these days way, but each night and each day I'm California dreaming about you. Oh yeah, got this world-class view, but it's you that I think about every time my mind's on it. And it's you that I think about every time when I feel lonely. And it's you that I call on my FaceTime when I need something real. Oh yeah, I work the night shift till late in the PM. I'm California dreaming. California dreaming about you. California dreaming about you. California dreaming about you.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Devinsburgh episode 5. First of all, I just have to apologize for the long delay between episode 4 and 5. We are finally back in Devinsburgh. I'm super happy to be back at making videos again. Right now we are building an entry to the downtown area, and you can actually see that I'm taking super much inspiration from Los Angeles. I'm actually trying to copy what Los Angeles looks like and trying to put it in my city. And you can see that the Devinsburgh city, that the old Devinsburgh is gone. This is the new Devinsburgh, and this is the city I'm going to work with from now on. My plan for Devinsburgh is to make it look as realistic as possible. So that's why I'm taking inspiration and just trying to copy Los Angeles. Cause actually what $2.20 said, it's a really good YouTuber by the way. What he said is try to copy real life cities and try to implement it in your city, cause it's never going to turn out as exactly as the real city. So just try for your own and try to copy other cities and implement it in your city, and that's going to turn out really good. So I actually took his tip and now I'm actually doing it. So we are in the downtown area right now, or not the downtown area, just about like in the downtown area. So we are working on an entryway to the downtown area. We are going to like build a three-way, I think it's a two-way entry to the downtown area. So this took me a long time to create, and what you're seeing right now is about 450 times sped up time lapse, and yeah, so you can't imagine how long this took. So it has been really fun to work with this city, and it is really fun right now to work on the city, but sometimes I just feel like I can't record, and I have been feeling like this for about 3 months now, but now it's good. I'm really happy to record again. I have been super excited to get back on track, and now I'm finally back at it. And yeah, and I really hope you like this new concept of recording videos while me talking, while the time lapse is in the background. So I really hope you like this new way of my episodes. So if you like them, if you like the new way, you should leave a like or a comment so I know. And yeah. So what you're seeing right now is this interchange, obviously, but I actually don't have the full footage of me building this interchange, so you're not gonna see the final build of this interchange on this time lapse. So I'm actually going to show you guys this interchange or the entryway system in the the end of this episode, so stay tuned for that. And now guys, I'm going to leave you guys with this time-lapse and music, and just sit back and relax and enjoy this time-lapse, and I'll be back later.
Let's go. Right, here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic, mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Yes, let's go. One, two.
So now, as you can see, I am terraforming a bit, and yeah, that is just one hard part with Los Angeles, copying Los Angeles. And why is because it is pretty tough to get the terrain perfect with the buildings connected to them. So if I want to detail a building with the terrain being all messed up, it is hard for the props to stay in place, and it will look really weird. But as you're seeing now, I am actually not detailing, but just now I'm just placing buildings, and yeah, just trying to figure out where this building is going to be. But yeah, this is just one little part where I'm building or just expanding the downtown area. We are going to look at the downtown area much more in the future episodes, but because you can see the bank. I showed you the bank over there. I don't know if that bank is on the workshop, but if it is, I would really love if someone could link it in the or just tell me if it exists in the workshop, because I would be really happy if it did exist, because I haven't found it. So if one of you guys could find it, I would be really happy, so I could place it in game. But yeah, now I am trying to figure out where this building is going to be. It was pretty hard to make it look as it is in Google Maps, because you can see that I have a lot of space for this building, and this building doesn't cover the whole space where I placed it. So I'm going to place tiny buildings besides it, or I'm going to place a fountain and place curbs around it and leave it like that. So now this huge parking lot, that is going to be a huge parking lot, and I'm going to work on it in the future. But for now, that is just a placeholder, and I'm going to work much more on that in the future episodes, and make it a big parking lot, because that's a huge one. And don't misunderstand me there. And now I'm just placing walls to make it look, I think, much more realistic, I can say. But yeah. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this time lapse. Not this time lapse, I mean we're going to see much more. But yeah, I'll just let you guys enjoy the rest of the time lapse with some nice music, and we're going to move on to the live episode in a few minutes. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the time lapse, and I'll see you in the live portion. So now we are back in Devinsburgh city, and we are finished with the time lapse, and now we are at a spot where there are no cars, but we are going to get a lot of population in the next episode, because I am going to expand the residential stuff and get more population in the city for the next episode. But now I just wanted to show you guys brief what we have done in the time lapse, and I am super happy with the result of this build. And yeah, now let's go through what I did. So we should actually start over here. Yeah, so this is just copied from Los Angeles. At least I tried to copy it, and I looked over this as you can see, I'm showing it you this area over here, and I don't know if I did manage to copy it that much, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. And this, I don't know why this happens every time I load the map, but it is pretty annoying. So if you know a fix, how to fix it, I mean these buildings, I did enable Rico on them, but they do disappear sometimes, and if you know how to fix it, I would appreciate a comment. And yeah, so then I actually did try to copy it from Los Angeles, from their residential areas, but I don't know if I did manage to do it right, but I am happy with the result. We're going to keep building off Los Angeles, so yeah. Let's go over here now. I didn't do that much, but at least I did also copy Los Angeles. Of course I copy everything in Los Angeles, but then I did this area over here. Not 100% done yet, and now it's raining. Let's just disable that real quick over here. Dynamic weather. Alright. So I did copy a lot of stuff. I mean, some buildings doesn't fit in right, but sometimes I just place them because they look good, and I don't have any other option, because I have looked for in the workshop for buildings that looks like the one in Google Maps, but I don't know, it's really hard to find buildings that looks like them. But I do try really hard to replicate what's in Los Angeles. So as you can see, they have a lot of parking lots, a lot of them actually, and yeah, this space over here is going to be just parking just parking actually. So I'm going to try to make a big parking lot over here in the next episode, and just expand this area over here. So this is going to be really exciting to just get population in the city, and just keep on detailing it, because this area, I'm really excited for this area because it's so big and I got so much space to work on, and I'm gonna try my best to get the look from Los Angeles into Devinsburgh. So yeah, that is going to be for the next episode. And let's go over here now. And if you look at this area, I can actually show you where I took this, where I copied this from. And as you can see, it doesn't look like it when we zoom in over here, because these buildings are supposed to be, I don't know, like the ones on the picture that I showed you, but I had to place these instead. And now I just noticed that cars are just going over here with curbs, just going over the curb, so I just have to delete these ones so it doesn't look weird. Alright, perfect. Alright, and now let's get back to this. And now for this area, I'm pretty happy with this area, because I mean, it didn't turn out 100% what it looked like on Google Maps, but I'm pretty happy with the result either way, because I really like the look that I did over here, placing the decals inside these buildings and with the trees. It's just amazing how it looks. And this fountain over here, I mean, I just love the look of it. But yeah, you can see the terrain is pretty rough. You can see it's pretty rough in here. But I mean, that's nothing that I can do to fix. So then we are getting closer to the downtown area, and you can see that I did also do the highway. I mean, not 100% accurate, but yeah, I did try my best to make it look realistic as possible. I mean, as look as Los Angeles as possible, but yeah, this is the result, and I'm pretty happy with the result. And yeah, then I did this little area over here that I do like really much, for just people to just go there and relax and just do something with their lives. Yeah, and then we can actually move on into the downtown area. This area I'm pretty happy about. I mean, I do like the style that I did over here. Not 100% accurate as Los Angeles, but I'm happy with it. So yeah. Then over here, this area is going to be really excited to work on as well, because this is a construction site, I think, at least what I can see on Google Maps. And I'm going to do a construction site over here with a crane, and yeah, it's going to be really fun to work with this area in particular. And then yeah, I think this is the area where I did struggle a lot, and it's because of these things over here. They just caused a lot of problems. It just took a lot of time to get right, and I don't know, I did try my best to make it look like, I mean, get the roads in the same lane. I mean, just to make the roads connect to this big avenue over here, because it was really hard to connect these two to this one and make it look good. As you can see, I have to just adjust this sometimes, and yeah, it was really hard to make it look like this, especially these ones. And but I did manage to do it in a accurate way, I guess. And then this network tiling mod, it is just amazing to what you can do about with it, because it just looks much more realistic with these walls over here. And the mod is created by Ronix and another guy. I'm sorry, I cannot remember your name, but I think there's Ronix and one more guy that did this wall possible, and I really do like this network tiling mod. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for today's episode. I just have to thank you guys so much for watching. It has been amazing to work with this new big project, because it is pretty big to make a map based on Los Angeles, because Los Angeles is a pretty big city, and I'm going to try my best to get it in this game. So if you guys want to see more, leave a like or a comment, and if you have any suggestions or ideas, you can leave a comment as well, or leave a like, so I get happy. And yeah, subscribe, like the video, and I will see you in episode 6 of Devinsburgh. Bye guys.